get paid. Now, if you're new to this shit, subscribe to my shit. I'm gonna teach you about money. I ain't really big on the tutorial videos, and I'm not gonna be big on feeding you bullshit. You have made it to real shit. I'm just gonna be 100 with you, and I don't give a fuck if you like it. This is what it is. You wanna know the truth and reality, you fuck with me, you'll hit the subscribe button. You a fuck nigga and you don't wanna know about your money, get off the page. Straight up. This ain't for trolls and this ain't for hoes. This is for niggas who want thousands, who want money. And for you to get thousands, you have to understand how your money works. How truckers get paid. Now you got a couple of different avenues. You got mileage, which people say CPM. You got your mileage, which is gonna be your bread and butter. That's pretty much how you get paid. Then you got detention pay. That's when you go to a shipper, they take too fucking long, they dicking around. You got layover pay. You got to stay over the place over 24 hours. Different companies got different rules. Some is 16, some is 24, some is 26. Then you got reimbursement. Now, that ain't really pay, that's you getting your money back. But if you don't understand what falls under that reimbursement, you could be buying shit for your truck that you're supposed to be getting back and you losing money. Then you got profit sharing. Every company's different. This is a question you need to ask. First of all, stop. Get a pen and pad out and write this shit down. Because everything I'm saying here, you're supposed to ask at orientation in your recruiter. Then you got shit. What holidays you get paid. And if you like me, you run heavy, you probably running through holidays, so you need to know the extra money you're supposed to get. Meaning, if it is a holiday and I'm gonna run all day and make about $300 in miles, but since it's a holiday, they may give you a flat $100 for that holiday on top of it. You need to know this shit for you to look at your check. Okay? Ask about trailer weight pay, load weight pay. Trailer weight pay, you get there waiting on a trailer and they don't have one. They say they waiting for a trailer, they gonna pay you hourly. Then you sitting there waiting on the load. Oh, we ain't got a load right now. So boom, you get paid hourly. I'm not saying every company's gonna have this. You're gonna ask to know, because some companies may have it, and since you don't know if you're getting it or not. Then you have your fuel bonus. This is a controversial situation because a lot of motherfuckers believe you don't get it. You do get it at a good company. Okay? You do get it. Fuel bonus is gonna affect you like this. With not shifting at a high ass RPM. Keep it, if it's governed at 65, you're gonna run it at 62, 63. Not stopping the truck often. These are things that get you in a good bracket for MPG. And ask what are my requirements for my fuel bonus. The requirements in some companies, once you get past the bullshit, sound something like this: turning your paperwork in on time. Meaning, if you ain't transflow some shit when you were supposed to, or you ain't turning in the proper paperwork with the transflow, that can disqualify you from extra pays. That can disqualify you from layover, detention, a lot of shit. A minimum requirement of miles per month. Meaning, if they do it every quarter, and let's say every 3 months, and you missed it in one of those months, you ain't eligible for a fucking fuel bonus. And they may say, oh, well, you gotta get, I'm just throwing a number out here because it changes per company. You gotta get 11,000, 12,000 miles a month. And let's say they say that. You may realize that you cannot go home every 2 weeks like they said you can. Yeah, you can, but they know that drops you out of your fuel bonus, which could add up to a certain amount of money per year, which is how people come up with $60,000, $70,000 a year. Okay? You ain't getting $60,000, $70,000 a year if you ain't hitting all these avenues. Another thing on fuel bonuses, accidents and shit like that, that knocks you out of your fuel bonus, because sometimes companies connect your fuel and safety bonus. They connect them shits together. Give me a second here. I just need to make sure I'm in the right lane and all that shit. Right, you should be writing right now. You ain't writing, you a fuck nigga. You ain't paying attention. Straight up. I ain't sugarcoating shit for you. Damn, y'all niggas being gay. Now I got to see, boom, driving tip. Sometimes you just gotta take the pussy, nigga. It is what it is. Bam, yup, you're slowing down. Deal with it. Back to how you get paid. So this is that's the you should have lines written down, all the shit I say. If you're a new motherfucker, this is shit you're supposed to call and ask. You're supposed to ask, do I get this pay? What are the requirements? Every single thing that I told you to write down, you're gonna ask the recruiter or ask at orientation. And the second question is, what are the requirements? What disqualifies me? This should be, you should have this wrote on a pad when you get to school. If you don't, you ain't prepared. You're not prepared, dog. You're not prepared. And the reason why I speak so crass and so straight up, because this is important. You not understanding your money is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe. Piss poor planning makes for piss poor performance. We gonna get you straight right now. All right. So now you got all that. That's done. You go dull that shit down. More warp to you being in the truck. Understand how your money comes. Meaning, what day do I have to turn in my last? What day do I have to turn in my last paper, my last transflow, or my last trip? Because usually you get paid by the trip. When do I have to turn in my last trip? They may say Monday by 10 o'clock. Okay? Now, that's going to affect your check. So if you one of them dudes that's bullshitting, and you could have got there Monday at 5 o'clock in the morning, been done and been back at the fucking truck stop by 8 o'clock and turned your shit in, your money's gonna be missing for that week. Now you're still gonna get paid, but you're not padding. We call it padding your check. Your check's not gonna be big. This week, because you're missing that weekend miles. So you want to get there early to turn your shit in. Now, another reason why you want to get there early to turn your shit in is because you also want to be pick of the load board. This everybody don't believe in, but I had a DM tell me this. Okay, now depending on what industry you're in trucking, I'm flatbed. Okay. And in flatbed, we usually drop off 7 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's just when we drop. That's usually when the drop off is. So, if the majority of the cats at your company are dropping off around this time, sometimes, not all the time, pay attention. Sometimes, not all the time, if you get there early the day before, they may just take your shit off. They just take it off. All right, okay, well, you know what? Just wait, I'm gonna see if I can get you in. That does not happen all of the time, okay? So let's say if they do get this off early for you, and you go stop at the truck stop, the next morning you empty. All these trucks are doing shit. Some say, and I believe this as well, that you'll get a better load if you're in that situation. By the time you unload with all the regular people, or maybe later, you getting the pickings left of the day. This is not a guaranteed thing. This is a technique and a habit that you want to get into that gives you a higher percentage of making more money. It's not flat. It's putting yourself in the position to get a good opportunity. You want to put yourself in a position more times than not, which at the end of the year will make you make more money. Number 2, how you get paid. You get paid on miles, and you get paid on being on time and safety and MPG. That means you need to get your stamina up. So you need to be able to stop the truck from moving for 3-4 hours. Some people may say longer, but let's just be, look, 3-4 hours. Get into that. I ain't gonna stop this truck for 3-4 hours. The reason why I'm telling you this, because if you're new, you're not gonna have the mental or physical stamina yet to do that. Some people may just come in and just be a natural, but this is for the general people. You may not have the stamina to do that because the thing you're fighting against is boredom. That's what you're fighting against. Boredom. And you need to get yourself in the position to train yourself to, I'm gonna do 4 hours at a time. So let's say all you can do is 3 hours. 3 hours without stopping the truck. Okay. If you do stop the truck, don't stop the truck no longer than 8 minutes. I've timed this shit. Stop the truck, walk inside, take a piss, hit the register, get some snacks, jump back in the truck. It should be around 8 to 12 minutes. You shouldn't be having 19, 23, 17. You shouldn't have that. You are wasting time. And that is how you get paid. Time is your money. You understand? Every minute that you stop the truck is lower, is time. You're not getting paid. You're not paid hourly. So the point is to maximize the productivity of the time you have in a day. Maximize productivity is maximize profit on your check if you are a per mile trucker. Some niggas is on hourly, we ain't talking to them. Okay, so your stamina. Another thing is what I talked about before, but I have a lot of new subscribers, which is why we're revisiting it, is in the sleeper. When you first get in, you may not be on point with how long you stay in the fucking sleeper. So it's like this. You're not gonna stay in the sleeper no longer than 10 hours. No longer than 10 hours. So when you stop that night, you're gonna look at the time. Time's gonna say 9 o'clock at night. You're gonna count 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in the morning. Then you're gonna set your alarm for 7 a.m. I don't know. Really? You're gonna set your alarm for 7 a.m. Okay? I suggest if you're a person that sleeps hard, you go inside the truck stop and get you something called a Screaming Eagle. This alarm will wake you up. Don't put it close to your ear because it can fuck your ear up. A Screaming Eagle. And it's just basically, it ain't even an alarm clock, it's a timer. It's not a clock, it doesn't keep time. You just type in how many hours you want it to be on, and at the end of that time, it goes off. So when you stop, you collect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that shit down somewhere and you will be up at that time. You're gonna do 10 hours in the sleeper and run. And the reason why this is important is because people don't understand it. 10 hours in the sleeper and run. So you can wake up 7 in the morning. The next day, you're gonna get up and run. You're gonna run, we'll just say 11 hours for argument purposes. 11 hours from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna stop 5 o'clock the next afternoon. You're gonna fall asleep. You're gonna look at the time. You're gonna say 5. Okay, 5. You're gonna count 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. 3 a.m. Yes, it's time for you to wake up 3 a.m., dog. You don't wake up 6, 7 o'clock a.m. Let's look at the numbers. Pay attention. I'm telling you to wake up at 3. If you just get into the game, you waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, dog. You ain't gonna lie to me and tell me anything different. So if you waking up at 6 on rookie terms, you just pushed your arrival time back 3 hours. 3. If I say you 3 hours, you just pushed it back 3 hours. Not even going into your stamina and all that other shit. You just put your arrival time back 3 hours. Now, if you a rookie and they giving you long ass loads with them crazy ass reefer loads, and you on a 2,000 mile load, you're gonna do that 3 times. You done pushed your arrival time back 10 hours. This is your productivity. That's 10 hours of money you're losing. Okay? So you're supposed to wake up at 3 in the morning. Alright? You woke up 3 in the morning. I hope y'all keeping track, and I hope you're taking notes for the people who really trying to get money. 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, well, you wake up 3. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. You're going to fall asleep or try. You're going to go into sleeper at 1 o'clock in the 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to fall asleep or try. I have a problem with this. I'm not saying that I'm perfect with this shit. I'm just telling you some blueprint shit. Okay? You fall asleep. Now, you fall asleep at 1 in the afternoon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 o'clock at night, you're going to get up and run through the night. Now, pay attention. The cats that ain't doing this, back in the other shit I talked about, they ain't getting up to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So let's say you on a long run, it takes 4 days to get there. Okay? They missing 4 hours a day because they wake up flat at 7 o'clock, no matter what. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 hours of running there behind you. You are literally a day ahead of him. I don't care if the appointment times tells you that that you don't gotta be there to this. Who gives a shit about that? You are a day behind. You are a day ahead of this dude. You are put yourself in the position where opportunity can come. This is what can happen with some companies right here. This has happened to me. They may pay you layover. Some companies have it set up in a way to where you ain't gonna be able to get layover because it ain't gonna start until your appointment time. Some companies don't. They may pay you layover. If you're a van driver, and it don't even matter if you're a van driver, they may tell you, hey, just drop it there and go pick up something else. Just drop that shit and bobtail here and pick up this and go. You understand? The dude that showed up there on time, he just showed up there right on time, and he didn't follow this getting money plan I'm trying to tell you. His check is smaller than yours. You have created an opportunity to make more money. That is how truckers get paid. You understand? So at the end of the week, he's a day or two behind you. If you multiply that by how many miles you can run in a day, that's we're gonna say 600 miles. He's 1,200 miles behind you in theory. In fact, he's 1,200 miles behind you in opportunity. You have the opportunity to get that 1,200 miles. He don't even have the opportunity, which means it will never happen. You understand? You're 1,200 miles ahead of him in opportunity. They're gonna tell you, get that load, run over here, pick this drop and hook up, and go 1,000 miles down the road. That's how you get money. And I'm not talking about, that's how you make the big checks. Okay? That's a gem for you right there. Now, another facet of your money, like I said, is paperwork. If he always fucking up his paperwork, his checks is always funny. You understand? His checks are always fucking funny. That's your money. Paperwork. You buy something for the truck, you keep the receipt, you clip it to your clipboard, you write on the receipt to help you remember whatever, you keep it with all your bills, you get that money back. Let's say that's, $30, $40. That's $30, $40. Your check is gonna be over the dude who's too lazy to do this shit. You keeping your shifting right, you staying at 62 miles an hour when you govern at 65, you not stopping a lot so your MPG is high, you getting fuel bonuses on top of this dude. He's complaining his check ain't shit. Remember that too. You getting fuel bonuses. You watching your angles. Look at the space I got between trucks right now. I could go fast. I'm only going 47 miles an hour. You putting yourself in a position of not getting accidents and shit like that. You getting safety bonuses. He ain't getting them because he done clipped something at Walmart, clipped something at Target, clipped something here. He fucking busting tires all the time. He doing this, he doing that. He revving real high. He stopping all the time. He going as fast as the truck can go at all time. He ain't getting these extra pays. His checks is smaller than yours. Because he's in the belief that the miles I run is how I get paid only. That's not true. That's not how truckers get paid. It's a facet of how truckers get paid. You want a big check, which means you need all angles. This is chess, not checkers, man. That's what I'm telling you. And that adds up to you getting bigger checks than him. The guy that's complaining. They don't do nothing now. They ain't fuck with this company. I don't really like this company, man. They don't run me like this, man. I only get this amount of miles. I only get this amount of miles. Yada, 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 yada. But he hasn't created the opportunity to even get those miles. He either don't got the time, or he's always just on time or late, or his paperwork ain't never in correctly. If your paperwork ain't in correctly, sometimes they will not load you until your paperwork's straight. That has happened to me as a rookie. If your PM service ain't done on your truck, they send you the message, they will not load you till it's done. Understand, all that affects your money. I'm telling you. Man. That's why I tell you to come over here and fuck with me, huh? Subscribe and fuck. I'm trying to tell you some getting money shit. You want to learn, oh, Sean, tell me how to drive. I mean, dog, you gotta learn how to drive, dog, because you're smart and I believe in you. I don't gotta tell you how to shift. That you gonna learn at the school. You come in here to get money. You understand? You come in here to learn how to make money. There's 1,000 YouTubers on here gonna tell you how to shift. That ain't why you fuck with me, because I put money in your pocket, dog. You hear me? I put money in your pocket. Now, understanding your money. You're going to go to your bank. You're going to go into your bank. You're going to sit down at the fucking clerk, ain't you? You're going to say, look, I want to set up a savings. You may already have a savings. I want an automatic transfer to my savings a week. They know exactly what you're talking about. Because people who handle their money correctly do this. You haven't done it because you don't handle your money correctly yet. That's not a shot of shade at you. That's me telling you the truth, dog. You don't know how to handle your money correctly yet. So, now, you're about to learn because you're fucking with me and you subscribe. So, you're going to tell them, I need to put this amount of money in there a week. Start off small if you want to. Tell them, what's your minimum amount? Oh, they may say 25. I want to start 25 to go into my savings. Okay. I got a 401k with my company. I don't give a fuck. Tell them I want to set up an IRA. They're going to explain the difference between Roth and regular IRAs to you. Also, go online, look up Susie Orman or whatever you need for you to understand the difference between Roth IRAs and what you think and what you want to do, okay? It depends on your situation and how you handle your business. It has something to do with taxes. I don't know it exactly. Okay? Look it up. That's what YouTube and that's what Google's for. You're going to tell them I want to start an IRA. What's the minimum contribution? Because right now we can do this assuming you're just getting out of trucking school. You ain't balling yet, so we ain't asking you to put a fuckload of money in there. We just asking you to get into the habit of putting these things in place. Because understand, you may be jumping companies. That IRA don't stop. 401k stop when you jump companies. You stop contributing. Because that goes off what you just got paid, not your account. So, you're going to run in here, you're going to goddamn tell them, set up my savings, automatic transfer, set up my IRA, automatic transfer. And they may tell you the minimum contribution in your IRA is $30 or $25. Start it. Forget about it. Go back to learning all your stuff on driving and how to make more money and all that shit right now. You ain't worrying about that. No, I'm running the IRA 401k too. Good, do it. But this is your basic shit. This is how your money works. Set that up and just let it run. And then you are going to research things you can do with your money. This is a basic blueprint shit because it's other shit that other niggas may know. I'm not a financial guru. I'm just giving you the basic bullshit ground floor shit. You understand? You set this up, you let it run. You research, you listen to Susie Orman talk while you're driving down the street. He's listening to her talk. Drive down the street, listen to her motherfucking YouTubes and shit. Get gems from her. Different financial gurus, different financial planners. You should be looking this up on YouTube all the time while you driving because you ain't got nothing to do. You got 11 hours of this. Cut it on, lay it down, don't look at it while you're driving, and just listen. Just listen. Figure your money out. That way, when you go home, your IRA and your savings have been contributed while you've been out for a month. You go home, besides your bills, this money, even if you did fuck it off, you're in track for 20 years. You shouldn't fuck it off now, get me right. You shouldn't fuck it off. But if you did, you still have the minimal on track of your savings and your IRA is running. You understand? That's how you gonna set your money up. And that's why I tell you to subscribe to me, dog. I'm not telling you no bullshit. I'm telling you real shit. Yeah. Finally, I ain't cutting through the antics and all this, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't up here telling you about all this other bull. I'm telling you about your money, bruh. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. And this ain't just trucking. You can set that bank shit up no matter, you can set that shit up you working at McDonald's. If you are an adult and at least this basic thing ain't set up, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know what to tell you. Think about yourself right now. I don't got this set up. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Go fix it. Take this criticism. Go get that shit done, dog. Get it fucking done. Y'all ain't want no money, man. I don't fuck. Y'all son. I ain't trying no money, dog. You ain't trying no bread, young. You ain't trying to have no bread. Another thing, when you in these 401ks and you jump in companies, okay? You have 401ks and you jump in companies, you gotta call the 401k company and get them to roll that over to your IRA. Okay? They ain't gonna wanna just give you the money. That's another reason why you should have your IRA. Let's say you jump 3 companies in 2 years. You gotta call them companies back. The IRA company, the 401k company, whoever they deal with, and you gotta call them, tell them your social security number, and then you gotta go to your bank, and your bank gonna take care of it for you. They gonna motherfucking fax the appropriate paperwork, and they gonna roll that over to your IRA. That's money you're losing, young. Every time you leave a company and there's a 401k, you're supposed to call and roll it over. Ask yourself, have you done it? Ask yourself how you done it. And that's why I tell you it depends on who you around. Because if you ain't around no niggas who's about handling business, they can't tell you shit like this. They can tell you about weed. I ain't got nothing against weed, but that ain't helping you. That's why you gotta subscribe and you gotta follow and you gotta fuck with real niggas. Put real niggas on your fucking timeline. Put real people with goals and something positive and constructive to say on your timeline. Stop just following YouTube broads that's just butt naked or talking about sex or talking about fashion all the time. Dog, that ain't getting you nowhere. You following World Star Hip Hop with all the trash they put on there. You got them on your timeline. Yeah, you a clown. You a clown ass nigga for real. You ain't trying to make no money. Chuck, tell them they ain't trying to get no money. Joseph Waters, tell them they ain't trying to get no money. Greg Burgess, tell them they ain't trying to get no money. Diva Trucker, tell them they ain't trying to get no money, young. They ain't trying to get paid, homie. Sean, you be all over the place. You be yelling, you be cussing on, because I'm passionate, nigga. I'm passionate. And this was fucked up about me. I'm passionate about you saving your money. I can know this shit and not say nothing. Why the fuck am I telling you? I get paid to tell you shit. Subscribe, nigga. Get this money. I'm trying to tell these niggas, man. They don't want no bread, dog. They just want to sit around and smoke weed. They want to make $800 a week, go home, get their shit on fleek, and run around and follow these fucking broads and nothing in them and all this other shit and have kids, and they losing money. And you follow that nigga. You follow this cat. You all on his gram, ain't you? Trolling his gram, talking about what Rich Homie Quan is doing. Yeah, you a clown ass nigga. Go to your page and look at the niggas you follow and figure out if you a clown. Figure it out. Subscribe to my shit, man. And later on tonight, I'm going to be doing a live broadcast on Periscope. How you find me? At SMIGGIDY. You'll see me on there. I'm going to do a live Periscope, man, just because I be bluffing, man. You know what I'm saying? I may forget, remind me. I don't know. I ain't perfect, dog. Get money.